Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And we are underway in Southern California. A fairly short kick from the 14. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. And brought in by the tight end Cook. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. A good safe pass there right off the bat.
That's almost a rhythm play. That's what we like to call it. Get them into rhythm early, something safe, something they're confident about, something they feel good. And once that's completed, then you just keep moving from there because the confidence elevates.
Herbert jet sweep as he taps it forward. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
And that's something you have to get ready for defensively because in today's NFL, teams will use their wide receivers on jet sweeps, end arounds. They'll move them back in the backfield and make them running backs. Partner, this was much more of a tap pass, but effective nonetheless.
And I think both guys love it. If you're a quarterback, it's an easy completion. If you're a wide receiver, you get the easy reception. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Anthony Averett picks it.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
First carry for the former Buckeye, J.K. Dobbins. And a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down to the 33.
Someone's looking fresh, and this O-line is definitely licking their chops. Everyone likes to run block. If you're an offensive lineman, nice early burst, nice gain too.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Off the play fake to Dobbins, here's Jackson. Being chased out left. And Jackson going to have the first down as he will get to the ground to avoid the contact. First down, Baltimore. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's a give to Dobbins. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They go play action with Jackson. They'll roll him out right. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
On 3rd down, the defense decided to blitz. A very good job of recognizing it, stepping away from the pressure, and finding open space to scramble and pick up a first down.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They'll run here with Dobbins. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Partner, one thing I was lousy at growing up, track and field, I could never anticipate the start before a race, but how about that backer? He figured it out, jumped the count, and turned it into a really nice play for his defense.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Derwin James with a pick. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Charger TD. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
And the ball moved up here now to 2nd and 7 following the penalty. Off the play fake. Here's Rush coming, and he's taken down. Kenneth Murray coming in hard that time on the blitz, and he gets him down. It's a loss of 4. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Jackson from the shotgun. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
Tucker now following the made field goal, set to kick it away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. The Charger drive about to get going. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6. Herbert takes it and just pops it forward. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
And this is just a little touch pass. They send the receiver in motion, just kind of tap it forward to him. Now, it doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down, a nice, consistent gain.
Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. He's going to look for Allen now on the deep ball. He's got a man, complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A big gain that time for the Chargers. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Justin Herbert looking to pass. It's complete to Cook. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. So they'll get nothing out of that play. And that'll bring up a 2nd and goal.
And that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or 2 miss, but that window closed quickly. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on third, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that second down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
They're not going to kick it. A chip shot, but they're going for it down 3 on 4th down. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. Touchdown, Chargers. Austin Eckler from 3 yards out, and the Chargers have taken the lead. Hopkins with the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Meanwhile, Jackson's throw is on target to Duvernay. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2. Now it's Jackson. And he whips that one incomplete there.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Here's Jackson to throw. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th. They're going to try and throw. Dancing to his left. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. First down, Baltimore. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Jackson. He'll dump this off complete to Dobbins. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Behind the chain, 2nd and 13. From midfield now, here's Jackson. That'll be complete to Dobbins. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 32-yard line.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game? That's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up the first down.
Open man is Duvernay. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 2nd down at 5. quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. Jackson going to throw quickly here, complete. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson hooking up with Mark Andrews. And the Ravens have retaken the lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the lead is now 10-7.
Ravens 10, Chargers 7. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Both these teams, no doubt, making their final halftime adjustments as we speak. And for the call of the second half, we get it back out to Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. And I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation and pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
And he's going to have a Ravens first down. His good running gets him to about the 44.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
They'll run on first down. Dobbins, and he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory. 40 yards on the ground for him so far.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. On second down, Dobbins. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Offensive line right now really freeing up the rushing lanes on this drive.
And we have to give them props. They've earned them. But these big runs that we're seeing, they don't result without everyone else being involved as well. Blocking on the perimeter has to take place downfield too.
First down, Dobbins. Pretty nice, aggressive run there before being brought down just inside of the 30. A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Now a carry for Dobbins. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. He finds his way into the secondary again on this drive. They might want to try getting him down a little closer to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, what do they call that? Third level run. First level being the D-line and linebacker. Second level in the secondary, the third. When you block it up well and you make the secondary do all the tackling, that will wear on a defense.
They'll run on first down. Dobbins, he'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
On second down now, Dobbins, and stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. It'll be first and goal when we come back. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Dobbins. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. Looking at this now, you got a couple more cracks here. This close, sneak it.
I don't think you even go into a huddle. Just line up, snap it, and fall in behind those guys into the end zone.
From the 2 now, second and goal. They'll try to run with Dobbins. And this is not going to do it as he stopped at the 2-yard line. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a third and goal. This Charger defense continuing to hold the line. Now it's a third and goal situation. Jackson's going to try the sneak. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. The keeper nets him only a yard, and that's going to bring up fourth. They go play action now. Jackson, he'll buy some time. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down just inside the 5-yard line. He tried to keep it himself, but can't stretch his way in. And the Chargers hold tight down near the goal line. The Charger drive about to get going. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it first and 10. Now a throw here to his running back. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be a second down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They face a critical third down now, needing a score here in the late going. And they're going to get the first down here across the 15-yard line. They had to get it away from their end zone somewhat, but still a long way to go.
Had to start somewhere. That's probably the best outcome possible.
Herbert going to throw. He's got Eckler. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll bring up a second down.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
Herbert. That's complete. It's Cook. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Now the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just 70 seconds left to go in the game. Herbert. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll make it a second down.
A 6
Throwing, Herbert. He'll get this to his tight end, that's Steven Anderson. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Herbert to throw. He'll drop this one off to Eckler. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. It'll be a gain of 5. And that'll make this a 2nd down. Now Herbert. Escaping the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. I see you nodding your head up and down. That's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
On 3rd down, here's Eckler. And he'll lose yardage here. Going down back at the 28. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. 4th down for Herbert. Desperation time. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding 2nd half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a 1st down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire 2nd half.
Running on 1st down, Eckler. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. Now Herbert. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Got to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Herbert now to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And the Ravens have just about sewn up this football game. Just when you thought this game might be turned on its ear, a late interception pretty much going to seal the deal.
Yeah, boy, talk about having your backs to the wall. This defense, they look like they were in danger of surrendering this lead, but they knew they needed that one play, and they got it right there, partner.
And what is this? They're lining up here to punt on 1st down. Yeah, this is a high kick, but it's not going anywhere. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but